My child, listen to me now. The time you have left is only until next Friday. I know these words might make you feel uneasy, like a cold breeze on your neck. You might even feel your heart race or your stomach tighten. You're probably asking, why is this so urgent? Why now? What does this mean? I understand that it seems sudden, but this has been building for a long time. It might feel like it came out of nowhere, but that's only because you've been ignoring the signs. The little whispers in your heart, the moments of doubt you pushed aside, the hesitations you tried to ignore. But hear me clearly, I haven't ignored any of it. I've seen everything. Every choice you made. Every struggle you faced. Every battle you fought in silence. I saw it all because I am the Lord, and I am always watching over you. Even in your quietest moments, when you thought you were all alone, I was right there, witnessing everything. And now, the time has come for you to listen. You might be confused, wondering what this means. Only until next Friday, you ask. What's going to happen? Why is there a deadline? What does this mean for me? As these thoughts rush through your mind, your hands might tremble, and your chest might tighten with the weight of uncertainty. But hear me, child, this is no ordinary message. I need you to stay focused. Do not turn away. Don't brush this off as just another moment. This is the most important message you will ever hear, and I promise, your life will change because of it. My child, before I tell you why I said you only have until next Friday, let me first say this: something unexpected is coming. Yes, my child, next Friday, an event will happen that you never saw coming. I know your heart is racing. Your mind is already spinning, trying to guess what I mean. But listen carefully, this is something you can't ignore, a diagnosis. That's right, my child, next Friday, you will receive a diagnosis. It's one you never expected. One you never imagined. I can already feel the fear creeping into your heart. I know the questions filling your mind. What kind of diagnosis? What does this mean? Is it something I can handle? I see it all. I know your fear. I know your doubts. Right now, a part of you might want to stop reading. But my child, you need to hear this. You need to understand what's coming, because once the truth is revealed, everything will change. So give me just 6 minutes of your time. That's all I ask. Stay with me, and I will tell you everything. The countdown has started. Yes, for you, the clock is ticking. With each passing second, something is drawing nearer. Nothing can stop it now. No prayer, no wish, no delay. What's coming will arrive right on time. You've felt it, haven't you? That shift in the air, that heaviness, that unshakable feeling deep inside you. It whispers, something is about to change. You might have tried to ignore it, telling yourself it's just another passing thought. But deep down, you know this isn't just a feeling, it's real, and it's closer than you think. I see everything, my child. Every choice you've made. Every regret that still lingers. Every moment when you sat in silence, asking, does God even hear me? I hear you. I always have. Even when you thought I was far away, I was right there. Watching. Waiting for this moment. Next Friday, the truth will be revealed. And once it's out in the open, there will be no turning back. What was hidden will come to light. Every secret. Every thought you buried deep inside. Every fear you kept locked away. It will all stand before you. And you will have no choice but to face it. My child, I know you are still waiting for the answer, the one that has pressed against your heart since I first spoke of the diagnosis. What is it, you ask? What is this truth that will change everything? It's time. Time to tell you the difficult truth. Are you ready, my child? Because after this, nothing will ever be the same. Before I reveal the truth, I must ask you, do you truly want to know? Because once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Once you hear it, you cannot forget it. This is not just a passing thought or a moment of realization. This is a diagnosis, but not the kind a doctor can find. Not one that can be written in a report or measured by a test. No, my child, this is deeper. This is a truth about you, one that has been hidden in the shadows. It has shaped your choices, controlled your steps, and held you back without you even realizing it. For so long, you have carried this weight. You believed it was just your burden to bear. You convinced yourself that this struggle, this pain, was simply a part of life, something you had to endure. You pushed forward, thinking, maybe one day, it will get better. Maybe one day, this heaviness will lift. But what if I told you that was never true? What if I told you this weight was never yours to carry? What if I told you that something has been working against you, whispering doubts into your mind, filling your heart with fear, keeping you trapped in a cycle you never chose? This truth will not be easy to face. It may shake you. It may bring tears to your eyes. But listen to me, my child, you are not powerless. You are not meant to stay trapped in this place of uncertainty and fear. My child, the time has come. The moment is here. No more hiding. No more pretending. It's time to bring what has been hidden into the light. What has been holding you captive, what has been silently controlling you, you will see it. And when you do, nothing will ever be the same. The truth is coming. It will be clear, and when it arrives, you will have a choice. You will have to decide what to do. Some will turn away when they see it. Some will not want to face it because the truth will force them to confront things they'd rather leave buried. It will shake everything you've believed about yourself, about others, and even about me. But my child, you must decide. When this truth stands before you, will you embrace it? Or will you turn away? Once you see it, there will be no going back. Once you know the truth, it will set you free. Just as I promised in John 8 verse 32, the truth will set you free. And now, my child, the question still stands, what will you do? The clock is ticking. Time is moving forward. You cannot stop it, rewind it, or pause it. This moment is coming, whether you are ready or not. And deep down, you feel it, don't you? That unease, that restless stirring in your soul. It's a warning. Something big is about to happen. You can't ignore it. You can try to distract yourself, to push the feeling away, but deep inside, you know this is for you. This message is meant for you. The enemy, however, will try to tell you otherwise. He will whisper, this isn't for you. This doesn't mean anything. He wants you to doubt, to turn away, to keep running from the truth. But my child, don't listen to him. If you ignore this moment, if you turn away, you will remain exactly where you are, trapped in the unknown, unable to see the truth that has been hidden right before you. Next Friday, the truth will stand before you, clear and unshaken. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can hide it. And when that truth is revealed, you, my child, will face a choice. Will you accept what I show you, or will you retreat, holding on to the safety of what you think you know? Will you step into the light, or will you stay in the shadows? Be strong, my child. Don't let fear decide for you. fear will lie. It will tell you that you aren't ready, that it's too much. But I say, be bold. Be brave. You are ready. When that moment arrives, nothing will be the same again. The truth will change everything. Stand strong and be courageous. Don't let fear stop you. Remember, I am with you wherever you go. Joshua 1 verse 9. Friday will shift everything. Can you feel it, my child? Things are changing. Today is different from yesterday. There is something powerful in the air. It's a force moving, pushing you forward. I am the one pushing you forward. The weight that's been heavy on your heart, the burden you've carried in silence, it's time to let it go. No more waiting. No more wondering. The time for hesitation is over. You've stood at the edge for so long, wondering if you should take the next step. Doubts have filled your mind, but I am telling you now, take that step. Step into the path I've set for you. The doors are opening, but you must walk through them. Don't let fear make you stop. Don't let doubt keep you stuck where you are. I didn't create you to be trapped by fear. I made you for more than you ever imagined. I made you for freedom. For purpose. For greatness. I see you standing in the void, that heavy, silent space where nothing seems to move. Every door feels locked. Every prayer feels like it vanishes into the air. You look around and wonder, have I forgotten you? Have I turned away? Does this stillness mean you are stuck? But listen to me, my child. This is not emptiness. This is transformation. What feels like a pause is not a delay. It is a divine shift, a deep restructuring of what is coming next. I am working, even when you cannot see it. I am moving pieces into place, setting the right people, opening the right doors, aligning everything for the right moment. Just because you don't see change does not mean change isn't happening. A seed buried in the ground does not look like it's growing, but deep beneath the soil, roots are spreading. Strength is forming. Life is taking shape. That is where you are now.